This is a 2010 Toyota Highlander. I'm installing a 7-pin trailer hitch. The car is partially pre-wired for a 4-pin hitch, but you still have to buy a kit. So I bought the one from Reese, which seems to be the best one. So if you look at the fuse thing here, it's gonna tell you that this spot right here needs a 30 amp breaker. So I'm gonna set that up. So it's not going to be a fuse. It's going to be a 30 amp auto reset. So I'm going to have to make something trick to come out of there. And then, if there's enough room inside for the thing to just sit inside here, so I don't have to worry about breaking the seal with wires coming out. It'll all be powered from right in there. And then, so that 30 amps is going to run everything. It's going to run the taillights on the trailer. It's going to run the brake, the electric brakes, and then I've got a power. There's a battery in my trailer, so it'll charge the battery, as you're driving, and so it'll do all that. And 30 amps is, probably adequate. If I'm not running an arc welder, so don't need much more. But I'm making this video because I started putting the car back together. But so what I did was, okay, so here's the Reese kit. So this is what plugs into the Toyota underneath the dashboard. This is a 10 amp, just fuse that'll blow and you'll be stranded with no taillights. So this is getting ripped out, and there's going to be a 10 amp auto reset breaker put right here. The Reese thing comes with this ground, and when I pulled all this stuff off, right down here, I found a big ground terminal. So that Reese thing will go right on there. Don't have to make an extension or anything. I do need to make a ground lead for the brake modulator to come down. So there's going to be 2 wires getting screwed on there. This is the black and the blue. Blue is obviously the brake. The black is just power to the battery in the trailer. So this snakes all through here. I snaked it through the door post, but I had this off. Still got this off back here. See the wires going through. The whole main harness goes right through here. I had this off already. I just opened it up about 1/2 inch. But in the back over here, there's one screw for that piece, and it pulls off this top cover where the shock tower is. And it was pretty easy going through there. There was some insulation right in here. It snagged in some insulation a little bit, but it just went through. And all these wires come out. And then, so when you get back here, these wires are going to go through this thing. I'm going to X-cut that rubber plug right there and put these 2 wires through. There's another ground lug right here because I got to bring the ground back from the trailer hitch. And then the other half of the Reese kit. So here's the 4-pin or the 7-pin trailer hitch I bought. But the Reese kit, the other half comes with this flat 4. This plug plugs into that plug. This is the pre-wired part that I was telling you about. So this is under the steering wheel. These 4 wires come to here, and it was all taped up back here, hard to find. But this Reese thing plugs right in there, and then so you could have just the flat 4 easy, but for the 7-pin you got to get these extra wires back. And if you want backup lights, which I have on my trailer, I got to get into the tail light. And the only way is through this little hatch here, which I gotta shrink my hand because I can't get it through the hole. But I have to recruit somebody with small hands. But anyhow, that's where we're at so far. And if you're doing one of these things, I hope this helps. Good luck.